Namaste, children. Yesterday, almost everybody sent their homeworks. Very good. So, I hope you're clear with the formulas. Shall we use those formulas and solve few sums today? Good. Now, look at the first sum in exercise 2.2. Find the perimeter and area of the combined figures given below. Okay. I will solve the first sum, second subdivision for you, and using that idea you can solve the first one as homework. Okay. First, look at this diagram. What is it? It in the shape of this part looks like a 1/4 of a circle, right? It looks like this. Okay. And this part, it is looking like a rectangle. So we have come to two shapes. One is a rectangle and this part is called as a quadrant. Clear, children? So now, shall we start to find the perimeter first? In order to find the perimeter, first you draw this diagram again while writing the solution, and then here it is given as 6 centimeter. So the opposite of it will also be 6 centimeter. Okay, and then this part is, that is the breadth is given as 3.5. So this breadth will also be 3.5. Next, for the arc, can you tell what is the value directly? No. So you have to mention it as L. Okay, that is the length of the arc, we are not sure. So you are keeping it as L, and this part is there. How you will find out the value of this parts? Here it is given as 3.5 and it is a right angle, right? Because in a circle, if it is divided into 4 quadrants, the word quadrant itself tells us it is a 90 degree. So what we have to do? It will, this part and this part will have the same value. Same way, this one is 3.5 and this one will also be 3.5. Clear? Now shall we solve the sum? First, for perimeter, what we have to do? You are going to add all the boundary. That is, if you move on like this, first you must take L, then 3.5, then 6, next L, again 3.5 and 6, and come back to the same position. Okay, perimeter means you are just going around that shape. Okay, you are just moving on in the boundary line. Shall we add and see? To find the perimeter, you are taking this first part as L and then 3.5 plus 6 plus L plus 3.5 and plus 6. If you add up all these, we will find the value of perimeter. But there are two variables. Only one variable that is occurring twice. Okay. So let's first add this. L plus L will give you 2L. And then 3.5 plus 3.5 will give you 7. And 6 plus 6 will be 12. So 7 plus 12 will give you 19. So perimeter is equal to 2L plus 19. To find the perimeter, there should not be any unknown variables. You must find a whole number. So then what you have to do? 2 into L. You have to find the value of L in order to eliminate that variable. I already told you this is a quadrant. Right? This part is a quadrant and this angle is 90 degree. And we also know the formula for L. In the previous concept, we studied the formula for L, right? What is L formula? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Clear? Now instead of theta, we will be substituting 90 degrees and pi value 22 by 7. And what is the radius? This part is the radius. For if it is a circle like this, so this part is a radius, right? Therefore, r will be 3.5. Shall we substitute and find the answer? L is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Then you are substituting the values, and then 1 by 4 into 2 into 22 by 7 into 3.5. You will arrive at this point, and then you have to simplify, and the final answer will be 5.5 centimeter. This is the value of L. Now you have to go and substitute this L value in the perimeter that we are having here. Only then we can find out the value of perimeter. So let's substitute 2 into 5.5 plus 19. So 2 into 5.5 will give you 11. 11 plus 19 will give you 30. So therefore perimeter of this shape is 30 centimeter. Clear, children? So the first part of the question is over. We have found out the perimeter. Now we are going to find out the area. In order to find the area, what we have to do? You are going to find out this entire shape. Area is the inside part of that shape. Okay. So we have already spotted two shapes here. So there are two quadrants and one rectangle. So area of the rectangle plus the area of two quadrants will give you the area, right? Are you following? Okay, let's look at the sum now. So the formula will be area of the rectangle plus 2 into area of the quadrant. Area of the rectangle formula is length into breadth. And quadrant formula, same. Just now we used for L, right? Same formula. But since there are two quadrants in that combined shape, we are using 2 into theta by 360 into pi r square. Okay? Just look at this formula. It is pi r square because we are finding the area. There we found out the perimeter, so we used 2 pi r. And here it is the area, so we are using pi r square. Clear, children? Now, the value of length and breadth you have to take from the diagram. It is 6 into 3.5. And then plus the area of the quadrant we are going to find out. 2 into 90 by 360, since the quadrant always have 90 degrees, 90 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5. Okay, and then you are simplifying and the final answer of area is 40.25 centimeters square. Is this sum clear, children? Let me just go through once again. They have given you this shape and asking you to find the perimeter and area. In order to find the perimeter, you are just going to go around this surface and add up and find the perimeter. And when you are adding and finding out, there is a variable L. That is why we are going to use the formula for length of the arc. That is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Since it is in the boundary, perimeter means 2 pi r. Okay. And then you are going to solve and find out the area now. In order to find area, you are going to use area of a rectangle plus 2 into area of square. Since there are two quadrants here, we are using 2 into area of quadrant. Okay. So 2 into area of quadrant will become theta by 360 into 2 into pi r square. Is this clear? Now, look at the next sum. Next sum is also in the same model. Find the area of the shaded part of the following figures. You have to find only the area. That too they have mentioned clearly. So this sum will not be that much big as the previous one. So let us see how we are going to solve. Now this image I am going to solve and show it for you. First, what are the shapes that you can recognize? First, you can see a semicircle and then you can see a triangle, right? If you want, you can say that you can also see a right angle triangle. So if you are taking it as a right angle triangle, then there are two right angle triangles. Here is one and here is one. Okay. So how to find the area of this shaded part? Just imagine a coconut shell is there and you have a coconut shell along with the coconut pulp is there. Okay. You are going to put one water bottle inside it. Now I am asking you how much there is coconut inside. What is the area of that coconut? Means what you have to do? Only when you take out the bottle you can measure. Okay. That is what we are going to do. We are going to take this triangle outside. So what we have to do? The area of the semicircle minus the area of this triangle will give you the area of the shaded part. Is it clear? Now look at this sum. Area of the shaded part is equal to area of semicircle minus the area of triangle. What is the area of semicircle formula? Semicircle means that is half the circle. Okay. So it is pi r square, half of pi r square. If it is area of the circle, we will say the formula as pi r square. If it is area of a semicircle, we call it half pi r square. So first let us find out the area of the semicircle. A is equal to half into pi r square. And what is the radius value given here? This is the circle. This part is the semicircle. That means if there is another one semicircle on top, this becomes a complete circle. So this line is the diameter. You want the radius value. Can we take this 7 as the radius value? So this 7 is radius. Clear, children? So let's substitute this r value. 1 by 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 will give you 77 centimeters square. This is the area of that semicircle. Next, we are going to find out the area of the triangle. What is the formula for area of the triangle? Half base into height. So you are going to take this triangle, and what is the base here? 7 plus 7 will give you 14, and this is the base. What is the height? H will be 7 centimeter. Okay, shall we substitute and find out the answer now? Half base into height will become 1 by 2 into 7 into 14. Then you can cancel this 2 and 7 or 2 and 14 you can cancel out and write the answer as 49 centimeter. Clear, children? And then at last we are going to find out the area of that shaded region. For that only we are finding the area of the semicircle separately and area of the triangle separately. Now we are going to subtract it. So this area of the semicircle is 77 minus the area of the triangle is 49 will give you area of the shaded region is 28 centimeters square. Clear?